Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Ala Bierman, a health educator at Beaver Medical Group with the Health Education Department. Today's webinar is, as we all can see on the screen, about the introduction to the wellness wheel. Let's go ahead and dive in the topic and start. All right, so taking a moment to pause, reflect, or even to ask yourself some wellness questions is a great idea and a great habit to add to your daily routine. As our comprehension of health evolves, we all must continue to survey our wellness just to make sure that we are headed to the right direction. And some of these questions are, I will go ahead and post the questions in a poll that you guys can all participate in. And I will explain each question by itself. Let's go ahead and start. Do you ever stop and take a moment to reflect? And that means, do you ever just stop what you're doing, take a breath, and scan your body and mind to notice what emotions you are feeling? What thoughts are you bubbling up? What is your energy level? How is your posture? How is your body doing? All of these questions. All right, great answers. The second question we have is, are you happy with your life at this very moment? Like, is there anything about your physical, mental, emotional, or even spiritual well-being that you need to attend to in order to be more fulfilled, joyous, or peaceful? We'll give it a couple more seconds. All right. The third question is, does your energy in match your energy out? So think of yourself as a rechargeable battery. Every day you perform actions that both charge you and drain you. Eating the right foods at the right times, exercising and moving for circulation and inflammation prevention, sleeping for recovery and repair, releasing stressors, um, avoiding toxins. These are all actions that charge you. On the other hand, we have some actions that drain you, such as poor health habits, um, stress at work, family stress, anxiety, um, doubts, and the list goes on and on. So, do you have enough energy, enough energy charging habits to balance your out, to balance out your energy out that drains your habit? The next question is, are you working towards a better version of yourself? Like, do you have any actions you are focusing on in an attempt to create maybe a healthier lifestyle? Or are you rewarding yourself for the efforts you are applying towards these goals in your life? Are you enjoying the process of accomplishing these goals or just continuing the day until you succeed? I see all the answers coming in. And the last question here is, do you have support? Are you supported by a trainer, coach, nutritionist, um, family member, doctor, counseling therapist? Alrighty, so all of these questions we call them wellness questions. So we asked some wellness questions. Now, what is wellness? I've been repeating wellness, wellness over and over again, but what is the wellness? So, wellness is an active process through which you become aware of and make choices towards a more balanced life. And it's also um, a conscious, self directed, and evolving process of achieving your full potential of life. It's a multi-dimensional and whole self lifestyle, and it's positive and self-affirming. But have you ever heard of the wellness wheel? If you ever heard of the wellness wheel, just type in the chat. All right, so what is the wellness wheel? So wellness wheel has different definitions, but they all have the same meanings. I have two of the different definitions, different wordings, same meaning. Um, let's start with the first one here. Wellness Wheel is a holistic tool to help you see which areas in your life are going well and which might need more attention. With that being said, it identify by identifying these areas, you can strengthen your sense of identity. The second definition here is the wellness wheel is a tool for self-exploration that can help you survey choices or situations that impact your overall wellness. So what's in the wellness wheel? So for the wellness wheel, you take care of yourself and reach your potential, as we mentioned before. Um, the wellness wheel illustrates and includes a wellness model with 8 dimensions. Um, Throughout the next couple weeks, we will go over each dimension in depth, but for now, we're just going to go over them um, like short summary of each of them. So we have emotional wellness, environmental wellness, financial wellness, intellectual wellness, occupational wellness, physical wellness, social wellness, and spiritual wellness. And we will say this again. So, wellness is not merely the absence of illness or distress. It is a lifelong process of making decisions to live a more balanced and meaningful life. And there are always so many opportunities that we have for enhancing and improving our wellness. A good way to start is by evaluating your current state and establishing systems to guide you towards a fuller sense of your well-being. And I have attached some of the outlines and guidance on how to know where do you stand in each dimension that we just mentioned, and to also make you have a clear idea, or to give you a clear idea on um, the whole wellness and the whole well-being. If you want me to email it to you, just feel free to uh, post in the chat, and I will go ahead and email them after this webinar. So this is a summary, like in one sentence, what is each wellness means. So let's start with the emotional wellness. It's coping effectively with life and creating satisfying relationships. Environmental wellness is about good health by occupying pleasant, stimulating environments that support well-being. Financial wellness is about satisfaction with current and future financial situations. Intellectual wellness is recognizing creative abilities and finding ways to expand knowledge and skills. Occupational wellness is personal satisfaction and enrichment derived from one's work. Physical wellness is recognizing the need for physical activity, diet, sleep, and nutrition. Social wellness is about developing a sense of connection, belonging, and a well-developed support system. And lastly, spiritual wellness is about expanding our sense of purpose and meaning in life. And just remember that it is unrealistic for you to be improving in all of these 8 dimensions at the same time. So identifying which dimension you need to focus on right now is a great idea to start making an action plan. So as we mentioned, all 8 dimensions are interconnected and equally important to a well-balanced and well-rounded lifestyle. It reminds us that we need to work in different aspects of our life to increase our sense of well-being, and to focus on um, just one area at a time, but not forgetting about the other areas, of course. And lastly, just remember that the current situation with COVID-19 has the potential to take you out of balance. With that being said, when you lose your balance within or between dimensions of the wheel, your sense of well-being will decrease and you can experience distress. So the as I mentioned, with the current situation with COVID-19, it might take you out of the balance. So bringing greater attention to one or more areas on the wheel of wellness uh, can help you restore your balance. For example, it can be easier to feel, um, let's say, emotionally balanced when our sense of social connection or physical wellness are maintained. This is a short video talking about the 8 dimensions of the wellness wheel. Let's go ahead and watch it together. occupational, physical, social, and spiritual. Each dimension of wellness is interconnected with the others, and all are equally important in the pursuit of optimum health. One can reach an optimal level by understanding how to maintain and improve each dimension and by creating balance. Understand your feelings. Express them to people you trust to maintain a positive outlook. It's important to pay attention to self-care, relaxation, stress reduction, and the development of inner resources so you can learn and grow from your experiences. Find surroundings that encourage good physical and mental health, and also where you feel safe. A positive environment has a calming effect. Environmental wellness inspires us to live a lifestyle that is aware and respectful of our surroundings. Make it a point to understand your finances. Money plays a critical role in our lives, and not having enough impacts health as well as academic performance. Establish good financial habits and plan for the future. Be a lifelong learner by expanding your knowledge and finding creative outlets that stimulate your mind and sense of curiosity. Be open to new ideas, insights, and wisdom. Actively participate in scholastic, cultural, and community activities. Look for satisfaction from things you're passionate about, whether they are part of work, school, or volunteering. Find ways to engage in occupational endeavors and feel appreciation for the value of your contributions. Reduce your risk from many illnesses by increasing activity levels according to your abilities. Get restful sleep at night, choose healthy foods, and explore the outdoors to reduce stress and increase energy levels. A sense of belonging and a reliable support system help during difficult times. Make at least one social connection daily. Seek advice from peers or support groups, and create healthy friendships. Enhancing your connections to self, nature, and others brings balance and peace to your life. Disconnect from distractions and be mindful. Discover what values and beliefs are most important to you. Striving to maintain or make small improvements to the 8 dimensions of wellness is the key to your overall health. The pursuit of continued growth and balance in the 8 dimensions of wellness will lead to a better quality of life. In this module, you will explore each dimension and how nutrition plays a vital role in being the best you. And that was just a summary of all the dimensions of the wellness wheel. As I mentioned, there are a couple handouts in the attached to this webinar. If you would like me to send any of them to you, just reach out and I will do so. And to end this webinar, just make sure you attend the next webinars. I will be talking about each dimension in depth, and make sure you work on adding the wellness questions in your daily routine. Just pause from what you're doing, ask yourself a couple questions, make sure that you're maintaining your well-being and your wellness. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.